Alright, welcome everybody back to Fairy Bloom Freesia. Today we're going to go through 16 to 21 or 20. It's one of those. I think it's 21. But anyway, let's get started. Continue in story mode right where we left off. So we'll go to our skills. And we don't have any new basic attacks. Let's see. And we haven't gotten any new special attacks. Do I want... Oh, I don't know if I want to get Sonic Rampage or not. Let's go ahead and pick it up. That means we don't have anything for optional. We didn't have enough anyway, so would have just been saving. Alright, let's go and equip our Sonic Rampage. We'll go ahead and save, and then we'll start day 17. And we've changed seasons, so now we're in kind of a winter. Yep, this is a skill I wanted. So Sonic Rampage will let us do 3 forward charge attacks if the guys weren't shooting laser beams at me. So this is Sonic Rampage. Sorry for that, it's adjusting my volume. But other than that, it's still a pretty normal stage. The layout's changed a little bit. You have a couple extra platforms, but still beat all the enemies and get through the stage. Now he can move off of that platform, so you have to be careful. I might very well die anyway, so we'll see what happens. Oh, made it by the skin of my teeth on that one. Alright, so next stage is Vortex. And we get a new skill, Samurai Edge. Perform a high-speed slice in the input direction. And we now have Swallow, fires a magical blast that homes in on enemies. I think we picked up Samurai Edge, so we'll go ahead and get that. We'll save and go on to Day 18, or 17, sorry. And I forgot to equip the skill. Okay, good job. These guys will try and jump on the platform, which makes it actually pretty easy. The flying guys will just warp up here. But you can use this in your advantage. Finished with that day. Let's actually go ahead and equip our, oh, I don't want to do this. We'll make that Sonic Rampage, add Samurai Edge. And don't get any new skill. So we'll go ahead and put a point into Strength Boost. Well, we've also gotten Full Throttle. Increases the strength of special attacks at the cost of higher MP consumption. That's the attack I was thinking of. So Samurai Edge, we'll do a slicing attack, and we'll send enemies flying in whichever direction you use the attack. So if I use it to the left, enemies will be sent flying to the left. Get a game freeze real quick. There's day 18. Another Vortex stage coming up. And let's see, this time, oh, we get Tears of Soul. This is one of the other endgame attacks that I have, so we'll go ahead and use that one. And that's it. And now we get hand to hand, which is an optional skill. Increases physical attack power that costs some magical and defense abilities. Pretty much, even if you went a melee strength-oriented build, just because you have such low HP anyways, and at the end of the game they do so much damage, sacrificing your defensive abilities for this skill is not worth it in my opinion. But again, feel free to try it out if you want. If you can make it work, then all more power to you. So let's equip Tears of Soul, save, and start the next day. So Tears of Soul is just an attack that will send you upwards, which is great for getting enemies high in mana. In this stage, we've actually changed it so now we only have one vortex, but we have two of the mini golems to fight, along with all the other enemies. And if the mini golems get a hold of the vortex, then we're in some serious trouble. That's day 19. Okay, so this one only goes up to 20. Our next one is a boss battle, and yeah. So I'm pretty sure this boss battle is going to be against Plum, who is the other character that we met in the last episode. And no new skills. Nope, we got Magical Magi, which increases magical attack power at the cost of physical attack and defense abilities. Again, it's pretty much the same thing as hand to hand. If you're giving up your defense abilities, I really would strongly suggest against it. So we don't have enough to level up HP or strength, because now these are actually starting to cost a lot of mana. So we'll just save it and go on to the boss battle. Alright, now our insightful little character has revealed that Plum is apparently just like her and also a forest fairy. it's really not all that hard. And most of our attacks are pretty easily dodged, just because you can actually see them coming for the most part. And after I died against 30 times against Shiny the first time, this boss fight was like a sigh of relief. Although I'm unable to combo off the times when I break her guard, just because it's a little unfortunate. Alright, so we beat Plum at day 20. And with a cheap shot, it looks like they're gonna take the stone anyways. So now we're back at the castle. And it looks like they cut out the stone off screen. So now they've got the stone back at the castle in storage, and the proverbial shit is about to go down. And someone is not very happy at all. Good guy Listine, gonna bring the stone back. Again, we get that kind of like creepy old guy face. I don't know where they came up with that, but doesn't make me feel any comfortable around a young flower fairy. Alright, so now we're in the storage room of the castle with Plum. she's created. But Freesia said that she was just like her. And now we've got smoke in the castle. And I could never imagine what happened when Plum touched the Almal Stone. Alright, so now I figure out that Plum is kinda something like a golem. Alright, so now for sure, we know that Plum is kind of like a golem fairy hybrid. And she is about to totally start wrecking everything and anything. Alright, so now we're gonna go inside of Plum, the huge hulking golem monster, and we are going to get back the Almal Stone. And that is where the next set of days will take us. So hopefully you'll come back and we will finish up the next set of days, days 21 through 20, 25 or 26. Which will be taking place inside the big hulking golem we now know as Plum. So I hope to see you all then, and take it easy.